Hi Aquarius, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I have got a stack of oracles today. In fact, I've got 4 and I've got tarot. So we're going to do a bit of a deep dive on the collective of Aquarius and see what wants to come through. I just did Gemini and Libra's reading. So similar and outstanding readings. I'm really believing and hoping for the same for you here today, Aquarius. It was a super quiet pre-shuffle, I'm not going to lie. Nothing really came through, so I have no idea what I might be channeling, and that doesn't happen very often. Are you keeping your cards close to your chest at the moment? I don't know, but without further ado, let's get on with it. Now, if you don't know, my name is Karen, and these readings go up every 2 weeks. Bottom of the deck. Are some of you teachers? I've got Be Firm, and I'm noticing teachers behind it. Now, maybe they're connected, maybe they're not. So if you are a teacher, maybe you're needing to be firm with one of your students, or there's a situation that you're needing to be firm in. If they're not connected, the bottom of the deck is showing that it's a time to be firm. No, we're going to shuffle and pull the cards. Aquarius, if you haven't yet subscribed, can I really encourage you to do that? Also, the act of liking and commenting really does support the growth of the channel. Aquarius. One more shuffle, please, for Aquarius. Okay, what's the card? Sacral energy, huh? Interesting. This can connect to intimacy, by the way. Sacral can be sensual, can be sexual, can talk about your passion, your pleasure, your desire. Maybe there's just, that's what could be a time, a sexy time in the month of December. Okay, so maybe you're prioritizing your relationship. Maybe maybe there's just a strong sacral energy around you. You're going to know if it's true. But it can also connect to creativity as well. Now, I'm noticing bottom of the deck, Aquarius, we've got Face Your Fears. All right, let's see. Aquarius. Wow, beautiful. Now, why is it beautiful? Yes, it's a beautiful card. It says fresh start, but we're in a 9-year in numerology, and it can talk about wrapping up old cycles. And next year is a 1 year, okay, in numerology. And this says 1, a fresh start. Beautiful. So you're really thinking about 2026, I feel, a lot of you, and you're ready for a fresh start. You're feeling good about it. Inner peace. Look at this. I feel like you're in this nice position at the moment. You're feeling content. Some of you feel that inner peace. That's so beautiful. Let's see. Aquarius. It's gorgeous. And there's only one challenging card, which is Face Your Fear. It is at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like maybe you've overcome a fear. And then we've got Journey. So I feel like you're all embracing a new cycle next year, a new beginning in your life, a feeling of a fresh start, even if there's not something new, like a new home, a new job, a new relationship. You're going into 2026 embracing the feeling of a fresh start, a new journey. We'll see if the Fool comes out of Tarot, which is the Journey card. I like seeing inner peace for you. That even with the chaos sometimes of Christmas, I just feel that you're really quite content. You're quite happy. You're at peace. Let's work with the next oracle, Service. This is nice. I like seeing this particularly at Christmas. Some of you are doing charity work. Okay, like last week, I went to a food bank and volunteered for the day. So some of you could be doing volunteering. You could be active in your community over the Christmas period. You may be feeling the desire to be more in service. Maybe you want to get out in your community. You do want to help others. It could be around your career or profession, but we'll see. All right, Aquarius. I feel like you're going to want to help people and be of use in service over the Christmas period. Your focus is on others, supporting, helping, and aiding others. One more. Okay, Patience. That came out in quite a lot of the fire and earth signs last week. Patience and balance. I like your energy today. It's very nice. Like, even though we're coming into Christmas, this Aquarius is like, I'm not rushing. just slow down. Like, I need to meditate. Right? This person's meditating. I like it. I feel like you're really controlling the energy over the Christmas period. And then at the bottom of the deck is balance. Aquarius. Creation. Beautiful. The other card that came out in the air signs was imagination. Very similar. So a lot of the air signs are, over the Christmas period, connecting to their imagination. They're moving into a creative energy. No, I did say that was sacral. It can be creativity. So some of you are feeling creative, are wanting to create. One more, please. It says growth. I feel like it's because you're being patient. So whether it's a relationship that's growing, your money tree that's going, what you do for work growing, it's like your patience is being rewarded and there's growth. Something is enduring and long lasting, I'm hearing as well. Let's work with divine doorways, bottom of the deck. It does say facing shadows, confront parts of yourself that you keep hidden. Balance, there's that word again, light and dark. Now we all have the light and the shade. We all have the shadow aspects of ourselves, and life is a continuous process of growing, addressing the shadows, being willing to face them. Maybe there's a fear here as well. Maybe it's a fear of revealing something that you're battling, that you've kept hidden. They are telling you to not keep it hidden anymore, but to confront something. All right, Aquarius. Won't go back. And oh, nice. Gemini had this today. So we have golden dreams. Leverage your abilities and manifest your aspirations. Rewards await you. And even the growth card is rewards. So if you are working on something, I definitely see success or money or growth attached to that dream. Mature wisdom. Maybe someone's giving you some mature wisdom. It does say, let life's twists and turns shape and strengthen you. Valuable insights. Now, perhaps you're just looking at a situation in your life or something that's happened, or the shadow within that you're confronting, and you're applying mature wisdom to it. You're getting valuable insights right now, and there's an acceptance of the twists and turns and the ebbs and flows of life. But it could be that someone's been guiding you in the recent past, or a really mature, wise person around you who could be giving you some mature wisdom. Aquarius. You could be a source of that to others. Veiled direction. Walk through uncertainties with faith and patience. The fog will lift. We do have Neptune going direct in Pisces again, so you can expect the fog to lift. Okay, so if you've had any cloudy vision or foggy mind, I definitely feel the fog is about to lift here. Aquarius. Fiery passion. While this time is intense, it leads to empowerment. Forge your future. Why am I laughing? Well, sacral is fiery, right? It's passion. Whether it's your passion for your project, passion for your creative endeavor, passion for your work, passion to be of service, passion in a relationship. It's definitely saying to forge your future with fiery passion. Bottom of the deck, rite of passage. It is no time to let go and prepare for new growth. Cross the threshold. You're getting a lot of repeating elements coming through the reading today. Let's work with the last oracle, and then I'm going to pull some tarot. Wow, didn't expect to see that. Outcast. Now we just had the super full moon in Gemini. I don't know if this is just a feeling during that full moon. Did some of you feel like a bit of an outcast, out in the cold, and connecting with Five of Pentacles energy? Spy? Okay, there could be someone that you've cast out in the cold, someone you're no longer in contact with, someone that maybe feels that abandonment or an outcast. It could be watching you, or roles can be reversed. You're going to know if is that relevant? I don't know. But let's see. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Aquarius. One more shuffle for Aquarius. Okie dokie, bottom of the deck. Ooh, false messiah. Outcast. Were you dealing with someone with a God complex? False messiah that you've cast out in the cold? Some of you must have been. Okay, let's pull the card, please, Aquarius. And it says disciple. I believe Libra had this card today. Now, disciple for them, they had a strong reading about perhaps having a mentor, or there was a seminar vibe coming through, which I know is odd. You have to watch the reading. But some of you could be a student or a disciple of something, learning something new. So it could be learning from a mentor, going to a course of study, going to a seminar. It definitely feels like a student energy, Aquarius. False messiah, wow. Disciple. I mean, I'm sure you can tell when my brain's going here, but it almost feels like someone has been a disciple of a false messiah, like worshipping the wrong God, or someone who's not who they say they are. Just have to call it. It's very unusual to come out in a reading, but it is definitely coming out today. Home, beautiful. Let's pull one extra. Aquarius. And it says ingenuity. So it's a time of ingenuity. You've also got strong creative energy coming through, so doing something differently as well. Let's get some tarot title together. Chariot. Queen of Wands driving the chariot. It's next to Ten of Cups. I don't know if some of you are traveling back to see family, to reunite with family. You're moving, relocating, traveling. Family is definitely connected, but let's see. We're going to pull the cards. Aquarius. Queen of Wands is fiery. Man or a woman, but typically feminine energy, but someone very bold, fiery, ambitious, driven. Oh, those two cards won't leave my hands. Interesting combo right there. And yeah, there is potentially someone who is watching from the sidelines. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. We've got the Devil, Capricorn energy with the Nine of Pentacles. Now, if I see these come out together, I'm looking at the shadow aspect of a situation or person. Nine of Pentacles, in its strength, is a person who's strong, independent, successful. The shadow aspect of that, you know, it could be where they you know, refuse to ever depend on anyone else. It can be that, what is the word? Hyper independence, is that right? It can sometimes be greed as well, the desire for money. It could be a selfish energy as well, but I'm not, yeah, let's see what's going to come through. But I'm leaning towards the shadow here, having to look at the shadow. One more, please. Ten of Wands. Interesting. Ten of Wands is pretty common in December. It does talk about feeling burdened, feeling weighed down by something, something becoming burdensome. It can be connected to burnout, tiredness, but it can also be accomplishment. It can be where you've smashing that goal, reaching the finish line, like completing something that's been tough. And the Nine of Pentacles can talk about material harvest from your hard work. Like, this is your hard work paying off. So if this is not the shadow element, this is Capricorn energy, which is about hard work. So it can be someone's strong work ethic, their hard work, their endurance is paying dividends. But maybe the shadow aspect is balance. So it can be maybe the desire for more success, more money. So it can be around finding more balance. You did have a theme word come out around balance. I do have this Watcher, Page of Swords. I mean, it could be you're watching a situation or person. Could be an earth sign, could be Capricorn. Let's get the next three. Now, as I say to people, the devil is essentially the lovers, but it can be when a relationship has become unhealthy or toxic. I can't really show the nudity for long, or they'll put an age restriction on the reading, but it is essentially divinely guided lovers, but it's like the devil's become between them. So whether it's the relationships become toxic, or there's a person in the relationship where their dynamic is shifted and they're needing to look at their shadow, or they could ruin a good thing, I'm hearing. Some of you, there's someone in the connection, I don't know who's who, but they're needing to face their shadow. Whether it is that their focus is too much on work. Maybe someone does feel like an outcast. Bottom of the deck, I've got Eight of Swords, which can be overthinking, analysis paralysis. Okay. Aquarius. One more, please. Seven of Cups. Okay, Neptune and Pisces energy. Definitely can talk about fog, because that was really coming through for you. Veiled direction. So lacking clarity at the moment. Oh, beautiful. You're the Four of Wands. Strong foundation. Heartbeat of your reading. That's twice now. So in all the 3 years I've been reading, I don't read reversals. And for the first time ever, I had strong conviction in the Libra reading to read a card in reversal, and I'm doing it with you. I've got the King of Cups, and it's landed in the heart of the reading in reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse. It's connected to the devil. I feel you or the cross watcher, whether they're withholding love, because King of Cups is loving. Okay, so it could be someone's in their shadow, that they're normally a very loving person, but they're in reverse, right? Connected to the devil. Let's get one more. Interesting. King of Pentacles landed in reverse as well. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can talk about confusion. It can talk about being spoiled for choice. I do have 2 kings here and a 9 of Pentacles. I don't know if I haven't got the Lovers yet, but whether or not there's a choice between 2 paths, 2 options, 2 opportunities, strong earth, strong water. Could be an issue between you and another person. The King of Cups in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get the last 3. Now, it's not about gender here. Whether or not someone's feeling, what's that word? Discombobulated as they get to the end of the year. Like they've got nothing to give anymore, physically or emotionally. Are you feeling that way, Aquarius? Or is your person feeling that way? One more. Someone's testing the foundation of something. Thank you. I'm looking at the Four of Wands and see how there's 2 bears. Four of Wands is a strong foundation. It could be a strong relationship. And see how one bear is shaking the tree. No, it's because they're trying to get something to fall from the tree, like to feed themselves. But I'm feeling that someone's testing the foundations of something. Okay, let's get the last 3, please. The last 3. Aquarius. Hierophant. There's your mature wisdom right there. There could be significance around a Taurus. Could be an advisor, a counselor. just a wise person here. You could be the wise person helping another, or you're in receipt of it. It's also a card of faith. 9 of Wands. Wow, someone is definitely potentially feeling ripper exhausted. Like they're getting to the end of the year and they're like, I've got nothing left to give. So it's definitely a time to pay attention to your well-being, to have a break. Let's see. 5 of Pentacles. There is definitely someone feeling like an outcast. Now, it could be this King of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles is feeling out in the cold. Someone who feels potentially that no one cares about them, that they're alone in this life. They're alone in this struggle. In other decks, they're shown outside of a church, right? And so the lesson of the card is there's help and support. If only they would just open the door of the church and go in, they would get shelter, they would get food, they would get warmth. So I don't know if someone is keeping themselves in that 5 of Pentacles when there is support and help around. I don't know if that's you or someone connected to you. Now, I have got the Devil, the King of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. There could be a significance around a Capricorn. But there is definitely a person feeling like some sort of outcast, or feeling abandoned or out in the cold, not getting the resources or love that they desire. King of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. I'm going to get an advice card today. What is the advice, please, for Aquarius? Aquarius. One more, please. Advice is 10 of Pentacles. Family, commitment, marriage, wealth. I feel like you hold the key in a situation, or there is a mature person. I'm connecting to Hierophant. In other decks, the Hierophant shows the key. Someone has the key, the wisdom, the knowledge, the support to help you, or you're helping another person. But the advice is the 10 of Pentacles. Commitment. Can also be family. I'm really leaning to someone's shadow here, Aquarius, probably you, that whether or not you're so exhausted, 9 and 10 of Wands, it's the wounded warrior. It's the person who's been through a long, hard struggle. 5 of Pentacles, even going without money. There could have even been like, you know, real hardship here. Whether or not someone has no longer supporting a person, King of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you were a person giving money or help to someone and you're no longer giving to that person or that situation. Wow, very different today. Because I feel a lot of you are in this 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like a lot of you guys have inner peace. So I don't know if there's another person around you who's going through a tough time and you're supporting them, or roles can be reversed. But there is a person with mature wisdom who can offer support here, Hierophant energy. Now, 4 of Wands, Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles is marriage as a combo. A commitment. Some of you are already married. Maybe there is issues around taking something to a higher level of commitment here as well. That could be an issue or a challenge that you're facing, because the advice is commit. In the main reading is 9 of Pentacles. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is single and independent. This is committed, married, putting down roots together. I'm hearing as well. I just feel these Kings in reverse is someone's shadow. I don't think it's 2 people. I think it's someone like perhaps withholding love and resources. Maybe just not being their self at the moment. So maybe your person is not themselves at the moment, not giving, or you're in that position where you're not giving to another person. You're going to know who's who. But it's definitely a time of growth. 9 to 10 of Pentacles says growth in terms of your money, your investments. Definitely see prosperity on the spread. I definitely see the achievement or the milestone, because the 10 of Wands is like, I've done it. I've reached the finish line. Yeah, so maybe take that little bit of a break over Christmas. If you are tired, if you are depleted, you're feeling like you just cannot give at the moment, take that break. Maybe there is a person who can support you as well here. That's where I'm going to leave it. God bless you. Love and light.